So basically, you just want enough batter to cover the bottom of the pan. It should sizzle a little bit. And you put it in. So it's like medium heat, maybe low side of medium. Just swirl it around until it starts to all get a little thicker. If you wear gloves, you can handle the crepes a little more easily. Be careful not to put too much batter, because they should be pretty thin. You can do it so that while one is cooking, you're spreading out the other batter. And then basically just watch for the edges to start to turn. They'll start getting a little brown, a little caramelized. As you get close, you can check it, but after a few of them, you kind of get the feeling for how long that they need, or how brown they need to get. Just flip it over. Oh, that's a bad one. So part of it too is basically every other crepe, you want to lightly spray the pan. You spray it, bag a crepe, and then you don't have to spray it the second time, but then you do want to spray it the third time, and so on and so forth. And you can see the difference in color from when it's sprayed versus the second one that's not sprayed. So you don't have to really worry about losing track of if you sprayed it or not, because you can tell by what it looks like. And every once in a while, give your batter a whisk, because all the flour and sugar will settle to the bottom, so you want to keep it from settling too much. And if you put batter in the pan and it's not quite enough, you can always add a little bit more. Be careful not to add too much, and just try to only get it into the spots where, like, if there's a little hole in it or an indentation. Right now, based on that sound, I feel like both pans are a little too hot. So you might start off with a little bit higher flame until the pans get to as hot as the flame will get them. But then you'll need to probably have to turn it down at some point after the first like 5 or 10. And that's pretty much it. You just, if you have at least 2 pans going, you can kind of like always be moving on it. If you do 1 pan at a time, you're just going to be waiting. And then so you can tell the difference between freshly sprayed and the second. That's why I recommend doing every other crepe. And I think that's it.